All right. Good evening again. Everyone, please put your name in the chat box as your attendance. Okay. All right. Shardul, don't you have your examination? Okay. Fine. So all other mechanical guys, can you please let me know when your exams will be ending, like last paper date? Friday, this Friday. All right. Kunal, Ganesh, Jishu. All right. Only one answer. All right. No worries. For Raman, it's going to be 18th of June 2021. All right. So, guys, whatever is the issue, keep us posted. Like, if you have your exams, then we can postpone our classes. No, you will get time for your study, isn't it? Okay. Jishu's exam will be getting started in July. All right. No issues. Okay. Ganesh's exam is going to be end on 10th of June. All right. No problem. So, I think we have waited enough. It's already 9:03, isn't it? So I guess we should start with our topic. So what I will do, I will join from the different account. Okay. All right. So I hope I'm audible. Right. Give me the confirmation once, and then we can proceed. Yeah. Fine. Audible. Good. So the latecomer guys, please come on time. Okay. Yeah. So I'm presenting my screen. Just confirm whether it's clearly visible. And one more thing that I want to tell you is, we have had a heavy rainfall here at our place. Okay, so there is a possibility that electricity may interrupt us. Okay, so in that case, don't leave the class. I'll be joining back as soon as possible. Okay, so just don't leave the class in case I leave the class. So yeah, guys, today we have our aptitude and reasoning class, and our today's topic is time and distance. Okay, time and distance. See, there's no specific topic or the point which is described in our syllabus like you have time and distance. But I feel like time and distance might be asked in the gate examination, and even if you are preparing for any other examination, like any other ISRO examination, BARC, or even banking examinations. So you have aptitude like almost common for all the exams, isn't it? So time and distance, time and work, ratios, percentages. After that, what I can say, yeah, ratios, percentages. These are very important topics. Okay, so I just wanted to take you through this topic, time and distance. So that's why we are going to um, see few of the examples of time and distance. Okay, there's nothing like I can teach you in this particular topic. It will be just more of a practice kind of a session. Okay, so these are some of the basics that speed is equals to distance by time. You all know that. After that, let us suppose we have given speed in kilometer per hour. Then sometime it may be it might be needed, like we need to convert the speed into meters per second, and vice versa. Like if the speed is given in meter per second, we have to convert it into kilometer per hour. So these are the two formula. That is, let us suppose if we have given speed in kilometer per hour and we have to convert it into meter per second. So in that case, we have to multiply the given speed with 5 by 18. And if the speed is given in meter per second and we want to convert the speed into kilometer per hour, then we have to multiply the given speed with 18 by 5. Okay, so sometimes we confuse between whether we have to multiply with 5 by 18 or 18 by 5. So the simple trick is, see, we have given, for first formula we have given speed in kilometer per hour. We want to convert it into meter per second. As you know, meter is smaller than kilometer, that is quite obvious, so that's why the numerator will be small than the denominator. So 5 by 18, we are going to multiply with 5 by 18. We want to convert into meter per second, so that's why we will be multiplying with 5 by 18. And if we have to we have to convert into kilometer per hour, so numerator has to be bigger than denominator. All right, so we will be multiplying with 18 by 5. So if you can cross these hurdles or confusions, there's nothing in these examples. Okay, so first example, which is I feel quite easy example. Can you try this? A man walking at the rate of 5 kilometer per hour crosses a bridge in 15 minutes. The length of the bridge in meters is. So I don't think there's need of calculations for this particular example, isn't it? So which option should it be? What should be the answer? A man walking at the okay, Raman is saying B. All right, man walking at the rate of 5 kilometer per hour crosses a bridge in 15 minutes. The length of the bridge in meters is. Okay, Raman changes his answer to D now. No need of calculations. It's D. How it is D? See, the man is walking at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour. That means he travels 5 kilometers in 1 hour. In half hour, he will travel 2.5 kilometer or 2500 meters. And if we multiply it by 1 by 2, so in 15 minutes he will be traveling 1250 meters. As simple as that, isn't it? Yeah, so this is a simple example. Now guys, we have a little complicated example. Please give it a try, and I expect the answer from you, because if you can solve this example, your most of the concepts will be very much clear about the speed conversion, like kilometer per hour to meter per second and all that. Right, so take your time, 1 or 2 minutes, and give it a try and let me know the answer. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. A person travels equal distances with the speeds of 3 kilometer per hour, 4 kilometer per hour, 5 kilometer per hour, and takes a total time of 47 minutes. The total distance in kilometers is. So there are four options we have. First one is, sorry Shubham, I didn't see you coming. Okay, all right, fine. 3 kilometers. Okay, Raman says 3 kilometers. Raman, I need calculations as well. Okay, can you send the calculations on my personal number? Don't just tell the answer. Okay, Raman has got the answer, 3 kilometers. Guys, can you find it out? Please give it a try. Okay, I've got the answer from Raman. All right, that's good. All right. No issues, fine. So Raman has done the process correctly. Can anyone get to the answer? All right. So guys, please pay attention. I'm solving the example. Okay. Now, a person travels equal distances with the speed of 3 kilometer per hour. 4 kilometer per hour, 5 kilometer per hour, and he takes total of 47 minutes. All right. So let us suppose x is the distance he's traveling. Okay. So x is the distance he's traveling. This is x, and he's traveling it with the speed of 3 kilometer per hour. 3 kilometer per hour. All right. So same distance he's traveling with 4 kilometer per hour. Same distance again he is traveling with what speed? 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. So total journey duration is 47 minutes. All right. Now see here x is a distance and 3 kilometer per hour is a speed. Okay, we know that speed is equals to distance by time, or you can remember the formula: distance is equals to time into velocity. Dish TV. You can to make it easy for understanding or remembering, you can remember like this: dish TV. D is equals to time into velocity. Okay. Now what we have? We have distance. We have velocity. So time will be distance by velocity. All right. So this will be the formula. Now for first one we have distance x and velocity as 3 kilometer per hour, plus for second we have distance x and velocity as 4 kilometer per hour. For third we have distance as x and velocity as a 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. So this is the complete journey. This is his complete journey. So remember guys, this is also time, this is also time, and this is also time. We are doing here distance divided by velocity, which is equals to time, isn't it? So what is the total time? 47 minutes. So we are not supposed to write the time in minutes. We have to write it in hours, isn't it? So how can I represent 47 as a in form of hours? Simply, I have to divide it by 60, isn't it? Let us suppose 60 minutes are there. 60 divided by 60, that is 1. So 1 hour, उसे हम 1 hour कहते हैं, right? Let us suppose 30 minutes. 30 minutes को अगर हमें hour में represent करना है तो हम 60 से divide करेंगे तो 1/2 आता है, which is half hour, isn't it? So 47 को भी अगर हम 60 से divide करेंगे, so we will get it in the form of hour. All right. So solve this. How do we solve this? 4x plus 3x divided by 4 3s are 12 plus x by 5 is equals to 47 by 60. All right. Now further this can be solved as, see, 5 multiplied by 4 is 20x, 5 multiplied by 3 is 15x, 12 multiplied by 3 is 12x divided by 60 is equals to 47 divided by 60. All right. So 20 plus 15 is 35. 35 plus 12 is 47. So what it will be? It will be 47x divided by 60 is equals to 47 by 60. All right. So this 47 by 60 cuts with this 47 by 60, and value of x will be 1. What is 1? This is distance. This is distance in kilometers, isn't it? So the person has traveled total distance. How much? 3 kilometers. How 3 kilometers? Because this x with the speed of 3 kilometer per hour, this x with the speed of 4 kilometer per hour, and this x with 5 kilometer per hour. So total distance traveled is 3x, and the value of x is 1. Hence 3x will be equal to 3 kilometers. Option B is correct option. All right. So this is how we solve it. Now the next example is, a worker reaches his factory 3 minutes late. If his speed from his house to factory is 5 km per hour, if he walks at a speed of 6 km per hour, then reaches 7 minutes early, the distance of the factory from his house is. Give it a try. If you feel you can solve, okay, and if you feel that you cannot solve, pay attention here. I'll be solving this for you. All right. So guys, first things first, we need to remember the formula, that is d is equals to t into v. All right. This d is equals to t into v. That means distance is equals to time into velocity. Now the worker is going from home to factory. That means distance is not going to change. It is going to be all right. Somebody has got found out the answer. 5 kilometers. Okay. Yeah. We'll check Raman. Okay. All right. So let us suppose this is his home. Okay, and this is his factory. Okay. So the distance between home and factory is, let us suppose, x. A worker reaches his factory 3 minutes late if his speed from his house to factory is 5 km per hour. So we have distance, so put distance. So do we have time? No, we don't have time, but he is 3 minutes late. That means if we suppose t is the time that is required for the worker to reach on time, then if he reaches 3 minutes late, so time will be 3 plus t plus 3. All right. So this 3 is in minutes, guys. Okay. And we are taking this distance in kilometers. Okay. We have to find out in kilometers. No. So this 3 minutes need to be written as 3 by 60. All right. This is how it should be, isn't it? समझ रहे हो? ऑल राइट. बताओ सब लोग, मैंने जो फर्स्ट स्टेप लिखा वो बराबर लिखा और आप लोगों को समझ में भी आया बराबर ना? ठीक है. Now, this is time. What is velocity? Velocity for first instances, or the when he reaches 3 minutes late, what is the velocity? Velocity is 5 kilometer per hour, right? So we have written distance, we have written time, we have to write velocity also. So that is 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. So can I write like this? X by 5 minus 3 by 60 is equals to t. ठीक है, मैंने इसको modify कर दिया. Now this is my first equation. Okay. Now for the second scenario, if he walks at a speed of 6 kilometer per hour, now speed has changed and he reaches 7 minutes early. See, speed has changed, time will also change, but the distance will be same. So x is equals to now t minus 7 by 60. Why minus? Because he is reaching early. He has increased the speed. So that's why he will require less time, right? So we can write like this. So what will be our second equation? Second equation will be x by 6 plus 7 by 60 is equals to t, right? It should be like this only. So this is our second equation. So from 1 and 2, can we write like this? X by 5 minus 3 by 60 is equals to x by 6 plus 7 by 60. Okay. So मैं यहीं पे लिख देता हूँ इसे. इसे मैं रब कर देता हूँ. Just wait for a second. X by 6 plus 7 by 60. X by 6 plus 7 by 60. Please remember. Uh, yeah. X by 6 plus 7 by 60. All right. Now try solving this. How can we solve? Take this x by 5 to this side, and or you can take anywhere, like x minus 5, x by 5 minus x minus 6 is equals to 7 by 60 plus 3 by 60. All right. So 6x minus 5x divided by 30 is equals to 10 by 60. Is it? It should be like it, no? So solve further. X by 30 will be equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 6, right? So x will be equal to 30 by 6. So x will be equal to 5 kilometers, isn't it? So the answer which has been given by Raman and Srishti, correct. 5 kilometers is the answer. All right, guys. Okay. Now I have a different question. Okay, I'll write that question for you. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah. So I hope the blank page is visible to you. Okay. And I'm writing a question here. Your question is three persons are walking from a place A to another place B. Three persons are walking from a place A to another place B. Okay. Their speeds, their speeds are in the ratio are in the ratio of 4s to 3s to 5. The time ratio, the time ratio to reach B by these persons will be no options. Okay, there are no options. Three persons are walking from a place A to another place B. The speeds are in the ratios of 4s to 3s to 5. The time ratio of the time ratio to reach B by these three persons will be. तो हमें यहाँ पे किसका रेशो दिया है? We have given the ratio of their speeds. We have to find out the ratio of their time. Give it a try. Who thinks? Yeah, जिनको लगता है कि आप solve कर सकते हो, you give it a try. For those who are not confident, I'll be solving this. Okay. So guys, see here we have ratios of speed, that is 4, 3, and 5. 4s to 3s to 5. Okay, Raman has got some answer 15s to 20s to 12. Okay, time ratio. All right. We'll see. We'll see, Raman. No issues. ठीक है. So guys, see. Let us suppose these are the speed ratios. Okay. So we'll take LCM of them. What will be the LCM of 4, 3, 5? It will be 60. Is it? 60 it will be. So let us suppose 60 kilometers is the distance between point A and B. Okay, जिन लोगों को solve हुआ है, please pay attention. Guys, did you understand why we took 60 kilometers as the distance between A and B? Okay, any confusion? Please let me know. So first person is traveling with the speed of 4 kilometer per hour. Let us suppose 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, so with the speed of 4 kilometer per hour, how much time it will take for this person to travel? Divide 60 kilometer by 4, that will be 15 hours. All right, 15 hours. Now second person is traveling with the speed of 3 kilometer per hour. We are considering, okay, we have given ratios. So this is also our assumption, and this is also our assumption. All right. So with 3 kilometer per hour to cover 60 kilometers, we need 20 hours. Third person is traveling with the speed of 3 kilometer per hour, 5 kilometer per hour. So he will need 12 hours, isn't it? So see, this is the ratio of time, that is 15 is to 20 is to 12. We cannot reduce it. Okay, somebody has reduced it. Jishu has found the answer 1 by 4 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 5. I'm not sure whether this is correct. Jishu, the answer should be 15 is to 20 is to 12. All right, everyone? All good? Any problem, difficulty, doubt? All right, fine. Okay, let's come back to our PPT. So here's the fourth example. Two cars start towards each other from two places A and B, which are at a distance of 160 kilometer. They start at the same time 8:30 a.m. If the speed of the cars are 50 kilometer and 30 kilometer per hour respectively, they will meet each other at the simplest example, simplest of all, when they will meet each other. Try to understand the example, try to draw the example. Okay, if you can draw it, it will be very easy for you to understand and find out the answer. At what time they'll meet each other? I expect answer from everyone. Guys, please do one thing. Like whenever you have exams or anything, please inform me, okay? Please send me your schedules of exam so that I can accordingly plan lectures for you. Like I won't be disturbing you in your exams in between exams, okay? So for that I must know your schedules of exam. You can put it on the group also, and you can send me on the personal chat also on WhatsApp, okay? Everyone, like mechanical, electronics, electrical, everyone. All right. Did anyone find the answer? Raman, are you there? Okay. What about others? So Shubham, 2 hours. Okay. All right. Same answer. No issues. Okay. So it should be B. 10:30 a.m. should be the answer. Now, why this is the answer? We'll try to answer it simply. Okay. All right. So let us suppose this is place A. This is plus B. This is place B, and the distance between them is 160 kilometers. Okay, I know this is not 160 kilometer, but we have to consider for this example. Okay, this is 160 kilometer. They start from they start at the same time. Okay, at 8:30 a.m. If the speeds of the cars are 50 kilometers and 30 kilometers per hour respectively, then they will meet each other at. So at 9:30, this car will be at 50-kilometer distance from point A. This car will be at 30-kilometer distance from point B. Now 50-kilometer by this car and 30-kilometer by this car, that means 80-kilometer out of 160 is already traveled till 9:30. Okay, now they have to travel 80 kilometers. This is 80 kilometers, you know. So in another hour, this car will travel 50 kilometers and this car will travel 30 kilometers, so that the remaining distance of 80 kilometers is covered. Okay, so that means 8:30 to 9:30 1 hour, and 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. 2 hours. So 2 hours or 10:30 a.m. is the correct answer. All right, I hope everybody got it. All right, now next one. In a meter, sorry, in a 500-meter race, B starts 45 meters ahead of A, but A wins the race while B is still 35 meters behind. What is the ratio of the speeds of the A to B, assuming that both start at the same time? Okay, you keep solving this. Until then, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, so as we are taking technical subjects, network analysis for electronics and electrical guys, network analysis and control system, all these things, isn't it? So the examples which I'm taking, that might not be asked in the gate examination. Or even if the renowned institutes like any institute, they are giving examples, so it is high possibility that those examples are not going to appear in the examination. Okay, so see, no matter how many examples you solve, you are going to see new examples in the gate examination. I'm not um making you afraid of the examination. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, so you just have to work on your concept rather than examples. But when I talk about the aptitude, it like this example will not be coming in your exam. Okay, but similar example with changed values can appear. So aptitude is not hard in the gate examination. It is very basic, it is very average. Okay, just have to focus on technical subjects. Aptitude is very easy. All right, so somebody has got the answer E. Deepak has got the answer A. Sanshil also says A. All right, everyone is okay. So how do we get A? 500 meters is the race. Okay, and B, let us suppose C, this is the start of the race, and this is the finishing point of the race. So the distance between them is 500 meters. All right. So A is starting from here, but B is already 45 meters ahead of A. So he's starting from here. Okay. And the race starts and A wins the race when the B is yet, so this is B, huh? So the B is yet to reach the finishing point, and he's for 35 meters uh, from the finishing point. Okay, so this is a finishing point, let us suppose. So he's 35 meters behind. So the actual distance traveled by A will be distance traveled by A will be 500 meters. Okay, and the time will be t. Okay, so speed of A will be what? Speed of A will be 500 by t. So this is velocity of A. 500 meter distance is traveled in time t. So t is the time for B also. Okay, but distance traveled by B will be, this is C. He was already 45 meters ahead of A, and he is 35 meters behind A after the race ends, or the time ends, or A wins the race. Okay, so he has traveled 45 plus 35, that means total 80 kilometers less than 80 kilometers less than A. So basically he has traveled 420 kilometers only. Sorry, 420 meters only. 420 kilometers he cannot travel. It is too much distance, isn't it? So the time is t only, isn't it? Same time is same, but the distance traveled by B is less. So velocity of B will be 400 by 420 by t. So we have to find out the ratio of these two, isn't it? So let me just change the point of marker. So velocity of A to velocity of B will be 500 t by 420 by t. So t gets cancelled, and 500 gets cancelled. If we divide it by 2, so 50 divided by 2 is 25, and 42 divided by 2 is 21. So this will be the answer, 25 by 21. Okay, now next one, guys. Two cities A and B are 360 kilometers apart. A car goes from A to B with a speed of 40 kilometers per hour and returns to A with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed of the car? This is easy example. I expect answer from every one of you. Please jump onto it and try solving it. Two cities are A and B. They are apart, 360 kilometers apart. Okay, C. Somebody has got C. Ramana has got B. Kunal, make your calculations. Everybody calculate karo. Okay. Ramana, are you sure 48 kilometers? I don't think so. All right. Why some people are not responding? Akansha has not given a single answer, I guess. Or I guess I have missed. Raj, Korpe, Shubham also. What is happening, Shubham? All right, 50 kilometers per hour. Shardul also says 50 kilometers per hour. Guys, have you done the calculations or is it just a calculation in your mind? Shubham says B. Okay. हम्म, ठीक है सब लोगों का आंसर बी ही है सो आई गेस बी शुड बी द करेक्ट आंसर विल चेक two cities are 360 kilometer apart so this is city A, this is city B. The distance between them is 360 kilometers. A car goes from A to B with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Guys, the car is going from A to B with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. So how much time the car will take? How much time the car will take to reach B? How much time? 9 hours. 9 hours it will take, isn't it? Now it is returning from B to A with the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. So 6 hours it will take for return journey. 6 hours, isn't it? So total number of duration or time is equals to how much? 15 hours. 15 hours journey is there, isn't it? What is the distance? What is distance, guys? Distance is 720, is it? Or 360? Yeah, 720. Distance is 720 because 360 up and 360 down. All right. Now we have D is equals to TV. So 720 divided by 15 is equals to V. So now you can calculate what is it. I guess it should be velocity is equals to 48 kilometer per hour. All right. So yeah, it should be 48 किलोमीटर पर आवर. ठीक है. नो वरीज अगर आपका आंसर गलत भी आया है तो just keep the habit of calculating. Okay. Now a freight train left from a freight train left Delhi for Mumbai at an average speed of 40 km per hour. 2 hours later, an express train left Delhi for Mumbai following the freight train on the parallel track at an average speed of 60 km per hour. How far from Delhi would the express train meet the freight train? So दो ट्रेन है, दोनों ट्रेन दिल्ली से मुंबई की ओर जा रही है. पहली ट्रेन 40 किलोमीटर पर स्पीड से निकल चुकी है. दूसरी ट्रेन 2 घंटे बाद 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर से दिल्ली से निकली है. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट जो सेकंड ट्रेन है वो पहली ट्रेन को कितने डिस्टेंस पे जाके कैच करेगी या फिर बाय व्हाट वी कैन से ओवरटेक करेगी और इट विल मीट इट. ओके. सो सिंपल. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, लेट अस सपोज दिस इज दिल्ली, this is Mumbai. Okay. And train A is going with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. 2 hours later, the second train or the express train, freight train is traveling with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Express train is traveling with the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. So, which train has departed early? The freight train, isn't it? So in 1 hour, it will cross 40 kilometers. In 2 hours, it will go 80 kilometers, isn't it? Now, the freight train is at 80 kilometer distance, and then the express train has just begun from the station. Okay. Now, in next hour, in next 1 hour, it will reach 120, but this train will reach 60 kilometers. In next hour, this will reach 160. This will reach 120 kilometers. This will reach 200 kilometers. This will reach 180 kilometers. And on the next hour, it will reach 240 kilometers. And on the next hour, it will reach 240 kilometers. That means from Delhi the both the trains will be meeting each other at 240 kilometers distance. Is it? Yeah, C is the answer. All right. Okay. So guys, last question. I guess it is last. Oh no, we have another one. Oh, no, no worries. Fine. So a train 200 meters in length is traveling at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour. How long the train will take to cross a person standing beside a railway line? So how do we solve this? First things first. Write down 200 meters is the length of the train, so that will be distance. The train will be crossing a person, okay, and in this case we are considering the length or the length of the person as a zero or negligible, okay. So basically the train has to cover the distance of itself, मतलब उसे 200 meters ही cover करना है. Now what is the velocity of the train? Velocity of the train is 40 kilometer per hour, but it is in kilometer per hour. We have meter per the unit of distance is meter, so we have to convert it into meter per second. So what should we do? 40 into 5 by 18, isn't it? All right, somebody says D. Okay, fine. Raman Hanjish. Okay, so velocity will be, this will be 20, this will be 9. Okay, so 25s are 100, 100 by 9. Velocity will be 100 by 9 meter per seconds. Now d is equals to t into v. What we have? We have d, we have v. So d by v is equals to t, जो कि हमें निकालना है. What is the, how long the train will take, मतलब time निकालना है हमें. So distance is 200 meters and velocity is 100 by 9. Okay, so 100 and 200 gets cancelled, so it will be 2 by 1 by 9, which is 2 into 9, that is time, which is in seconds. So it will be, t will be equal to 18 seconds. Okay, we are dealing in meters and seconds, that's why it will be 18 seconds. Okay, so this is correct. Now two persons a two persons A and B are running on a circular track. At the start, B is ahead of A and their position make an angle of 30° at the center of the circle. When A reaches the point diametrically opposite to his starting point, then he meets B. What is the ratio of speeds of A and B if they are running with the uniform speeds? तो पहले तो क्वेश्चन को समझ लो and then try to solve it. जिनको लगता है मैं solve कर सकता हूँ, please try it. Till then I'll be solving for others. Okay, so first of all we have a circular path or circular track. Okay, now this is the center of the circle. Okay, and let us suppose A and B are running on the circular track. At the start, B is ahead of A, so let us suppose they are traveling in this direction. Okay, A is here, then B is, let us suppose, here. Okay, so the angle between them, now I might like not draw the correct angles, okay, but just consider it as a 30-degree angle. Okay, so this is a 30-degree angle. B is ahead of A, isn't it? So B is here and A is here. Now, when A reaches to the point diametrically opposite to his starting point, that means he should reach here, isn't it? So this is the diametrically opposite point. Then he meets B. मतलब A और B यहाँ पे आके meet हो रहे हैं. Okay, what is the ratio of their speeds of A and B if they are running with the uniform speeds? So what can be the ratio of their speeds, guys? Can you just guess? All right, see, this is the 30-degree angle, okay, and this is the arc. So arc and angle, these two things are very related to each other, isn't it? Okay, somebody says A, 6s to 5. Hmm. Okay, see. So how do we find out? So basically, the distance traveled by B is somewhat related to the angle 150. Okay, the arc 7 by 6 I am getting. Okay, Raman, please retry it. Okay, no issues. So what is the distance traveled by B? That is related to somewhat 150-degree angle, or the arc of 150-degree angle. But the distance traveled by A is of 180 degree, isn't it? So what is the ratio of speeds of A and B? So A has traveled 180 degree, let us suppose, and B has traveled 150 degree only, right? So obviously their speed will be 6s to 5. I think there should not be any confusion in it, isn't it? Clear, everyone? All right, fine. So that was it. That was the last example for today. All right. So guys, for electronics and electrical guys, we'll be having our class at Saturday and Sunday. Timing will be 8:30. Is that okay for everyone? 8:30. 8:30. Anyone having any issue? Electronics, electrical guys, no issues. Okay, no answer in the chat box. That means I'm considering it as a no. Okay, till now, no. Okay, there might be issue in future, isn't it? Okay, fine. So keep me posted about your exams, everyone. Like mechanical, electronics, electrical, everyone. Keep me posted about your exams. And guys, that's it for today. I will see you in the next class. Okay, bye bye. And now you can leave the class. Bye. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.